Today is 768 day. I'm here to learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I want to share one word that I learned today. I'm not American, I'm not Canadian, I'm not English-speaking person, and I learn English language. And I'm still learning new words in my vocabulary that really is awesome. And today I learned one beautiful word, and that word is revival. And what revival means? It's a beautiful meaning. So I will read what I found what revival means. Revival is act of bringing something back to life, restoring it, or reawakening its vitality after a period of decline, inactivity, or dormancy. Such a beautiful word. Such a beautiful word. Reawakening its vitality after a period of decline or inactivity. There's so many things that need to be that we need to use revival that's really able to bring our life together. There's so many things that requires this revival, because when I look into my life, there's a lot of things that I needed to do to really revival. It could be health, it could be multiple things. So today I will share 10 things that we always need to ask how we are in those positions. Maybe we are needing to use revival to really bring something very, very important in our lives. So number one is health and wellness. Health and wellness. I have done so many times when I started to exercise, and then after a while I stopped exercise for different reasons. And when you need to really restart, it's very hard. It's very hard to start from inactivity. After a couple of months, it's easy to maintain. Now, of course, I have been running every third day for the last 300 times and without missing any runs whatsoever. But at the beginning, it was very, very hard. So that means we need to use that revival to bring something back, to really bring your health and wellness into the front. Because a lot of times people put their health and wellness to the back burner. Number two is career reinvention. So that means that we need to use revival for that as well. We potentially could be working in the same career for over and over and over again. We can potentially build the same skill that is not bringing results we are looking for over and over and over again. And that means what we need to do. We need to restore the growth in the job seeking, in career seeking, in business seeking, in investment. So there's different things that you're able to develop to make sure that we're able to pursue new career. Number three is creativity renewal. There's so many different things that we ain't able to really activate again that creativity, because I could tell that I used to be sometimes very, very, very creative in ideas and perspectives, but for some reason all that creativity goes away. And you ask, okay, what you used to do to really be that creative? What's need to be reawakened that you were able to be creative again? Because a lot of times we slow down, we do different things, we don't do the things that really adds value. And that creativity could be used in anything, in problem solving, in arts, in business, in career. That means we're able to ask, okay, how are we able to activate that creativity in our lives? Number four is relationships. Relationships is probably one of the most important, if not the most important thing in life. Relationships with yourself, relationships with friends, with family, with spouse, with kids, with your faith. So what kind of relations do you have? Because we're able to say, okay, we do not have the relation that we would love to have. So that means we're able to restore it. We're able to reawaken the relationship. So when we look into most important family members, most important friends, most important people in our lives, and we're able to ask, when was the last time we had a great conversation? When was the last time when we communicated with them? And when was the last time we really spent time together? And then you're able to say, okay, now is the time to revival in relationships, revival in the friendships, revivals in the relations with whatever that is important for you right now. Because I could tell that there's a lot of people that in my friends that I even today I was thinking, what kind of people I want to have conversations with more, who are adding tremendous value to me, and who I am able to add value to them as well. Because revival is not just for your benefit. Sometimes revival could be for other people's benefit, and of course, when you add value to people, you're able to feel better about yourself and in life in general. Number five is personal development. Most A lot of people are investing months, maybe years into personal development in different skill sets, and they slow down and stop and they do not do anything regarding personal development. So it means we need to reinvest, activate the skill set, the muscle of growing again. So what we're able to do, we're able to read books, attend seminars, speak with very, very wise people, ask questions. There's multiple things that we're able to develop, the skills, the growth, and everything between. But we're able to really make the decision that is revival time. It's revival time. And let's find a way how we're able to develop ourselves again. Number 6 is spiritual reconnection. Spiritual reconnection. Now, spiritual recollection is very, very broad. I understand. Some people see the faith, sometimes people see the meditation. It's okay. That means that what is spiritual meaning for you? What is meaning for you specifically? And really be spiritual, it means I have found so many different meanings for spirituality. But again, I'm not asking to follow my spirituality, not my journey, because I have my faith. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what faith you have. You need to really awaken that revival and spend more time to understand yourself, your faith, that you could be better, you have more attitude. Because I truly believe that faith is an amazing tool to really live a joyful life. So what is your spirituality that you could live a joyful life as well? Number 7 is adventure and exploration. This is very, very powerful though. Adventure and exploration. So when was the last time you explored? When was the last time that you had some kind of adventure? I know that when you pursue something meaningful, you have a tendency to move through the motions. You do the same thing over and over again. You wake up, you build a business, you learn, you develop yourself and go to sleep. Or you wake up, you go to work, come back, you go maybe exercise and go to sleep and spend time with some friends or family. And you just do that the same thing over and over again. And when was the last time you really explored something new? When was the last time that you really pursued something adventure? Because I truly believe that is one of the things that we need to really restore in our lives and ask ourselves what we're able to do on a monthly basis, maybe on a weekly basis, maybe on daily basis that explore and adventure something in our lives. Because that is a very, very important aspect of our lives, exploration. Because exploration allows us to experience, and experience allows us to grow stronger and wiser. Number 8 is learning and education. Learning and education. That means that knowledge is important. Knowledge is power. And you understand that implemented knowledge is power. But at the same time, if we want to build that power and to implement that power, we need to learn and educate ourselves. There could be multiple things that we able to learn and educate ourselves. And I'm a big believer in really think about, okay, what is our big audacious vision? What is that? What kind of person you want to become? And now break that down into current day, and then what you need to learn today, what you need to educate yourself today, that you could work towards becoming that person that you want to become, towards the vision that you want to set for yourself. I'm a big believer. So that means I found that there was sometimes the things that I really wanted to do, some business that I wanted to build. But I was not able to do that at the moment because of a lot of different circumstances. So what I used to ask is, what kind of skills will be necessary when I will be able to do that? What kind of things that I need to build right now and what I'm able to do right now that will be very beneficial. I will be happier that I did, because now when I'm really able to do the things that I'm able to do, now I will build at least the skill set necessary to build a business. Number 9 is community involvement. Community involvement. We are people of community. People really love relationships and community and being part and belong to somebody. So when was the last time that you went some kind of community event? When it's something that you're able to interact with people and really have the same cause. That means I don't say that community could be like maybe some kind of game. Maybe this is not the best community involvement. Like it depends on, of course, what you see. But maybe it's business networking. Maybe there is something that's really, maybe art. Maybe it's, again, the question is who you are as a person, who you want to become. Because a lot of times we're able to choose community not based on who you are, but who you want to become. That's when you're trying to become somebody and you're working towards, you're able to choose those communities that allows you to become the person you become. I'm a big believer that we always need to ask ourselves, who you want to become and really working towards it and choosing community that allows them to get the best out of it, that you working towards becoming the best version of you. And the last one, number 10, is financial rejuvenation. Financial rejuvenation. So that means that when was the last time that you really looked into your budget? When was the last time that you really said, okay, how much I need to make? Because you will never save yourself to success. It's important to understand where the money goes. It's important to allocate the money wisely. But at the same time, I truly believe that we always need, when we think about finance, we need to always ask what I'm able to do now to really make more money, make more income. Because one of the best investments is in yourself, building your skill set, building your knowledge, building your wisdom. And that means that when you're working the same hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, or whatever, doesn't matter how much hours you work, that you're able to get more for the same hours that you work. And when you get more for the same hours, then now, of course, you're able to get more income, more potential passive income, and you're able to allocate that income, those resources, to more important things. Money is very, very important. It's not the most important part, but it's very, very important that you're able to pursue the things that you want. Because when you have that idea of the vision, when you have the idea of who you want to become, when you have a lot of money and resources, it's so much more easy, so much more faster to really move towards that. So when I think about revival, I found that this word of revival is such a meaningful word. Because I think that we always need to ask ourselves, what's need to be reviled? What we able to use today to really to maximize our revival? Because I think that a lot of times when we focus on one thing, it's one season of our lives, and sometimes we need to finish that season and move to another season. And when we move through seasons, that means that we need to use revival. Like when we moving from winter, now we're moving to spring, there will be a lot of things that will be revival. That means that all the flowers, all of it will come to life. That means exactly the same we need to think about everything in our lives that is very, very important. So making a list of most important aspects of our lives and then say that when was the last time we really invested in those areas of our lives that is very, very essential in our lives? And it might be that you will find that maybe it's time for you to use revival in that area of your life that you could live the best life ever. Because I found that I needed to do that as well. I know that I neglected some relationships, some friendships that I really care about. I neglected maybe some career aspects. I neglected some personal development aspects. I neglected a lot of things like spiritual. That means that I do multiple things. I improve a lot of things. But I know that I didn't do my best in some aspects of my life because I didn't focus on them. Because when you really reflect, when you are aware how much time you allocate to multiple things, then you're able to say, okay, I want to allocate my life a little better and really reactivate some aspects of my life that I could really be even more content. I shared yesterday that the content not doesn't need to be conditional and every day you're able to be content and joyful. But I think that when you are joyful and content, you're still able to increase the contentment to another level and be extraordinary content. So I hope that you will really reflect as well what aspect of your life you are able to ask. Maybe I need to revival. Maybe I need to use revival to improve my life today. And what you're able to do today is really to make that happen. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.